At what point in time are Ohio residents going to wake the fuck up and realize that every last dime of your tax-paying money is being sent to Israel? What do I mean by that? Exactly what I just said. Ohio residents walk around for months asking, why is my electric bill so high? Why is my water bill so high?
What is the average cost of everyone's quarterly electric bill? Because I was shocked that I just got mine and it is $1,000. I live with just my partner and we live in a tiny apartment, and I've got a girlfriend who lives in a large house with a pool, with a heater, and hers was also $1,000. What in the fuck is going on?
It's your girl from Ohio again. Has anybody seen their March electric bills yet? Guess what? They went up in price per kilowatt if you're with Energy Co-op. And I have a $600 electric bill. My house is cold at all times because I don't keep the heat on real high. I don't keep my lights on. I have no heat on in my bedroom, but I have a $600 electric bill. For fucking what? I'm not a happy mama. I'm a single mommy on disability, and $600, I'm gonna be real honest, you're in mortgage territory. Like, that's what my mortgage is, so fuck you. I'm so irritated. I'm just so irritated. I'm ready to go buy, like, those oil lanterns and, like, live by lamp. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. I've lived here for 20 years. I ain't never even thought I'd get a bill like that. 20 years. Never even been close. No words. No words except fuck you, Ohio. Energy Co-op. All that. No words.
This is what $25 worth of groceries looks like in Ohio in 2026. It was at Kroger, not a fancier grocery store. It was 2 things of normal grapes and 2 things of normal salad. $23.16.
Watch this.
There are 3 ways to make things more affordable. Earn more, keep more of what you earn, and drive down prices.
Yes, so let me ask you a question. When was the last time your rent went down? What about the price of daycare or your groceries? And don't even get me started on our natural gas bills, which are up 84% in the state of Ohio since 2024. Guys, 55% of Ohioans live paycheck to paycheck. We are drowning out here, yet we're told to just earn more and spend less. Yeah, that's great advice coming from a millionaire. Oh, but just wait, this is what he thinks about us Ohioans.
And people living in poverty are just not very, they're not very experienced at navigating the real world, right?
The real world is out here. And it's very clearly not being represented in the Capitol. We have to do more. We have to take action. Call Senator Husted and tell him how you feel about this.
We'll cut the price of energy and electricity in half.
This is what Trump said he would do within 1 year of taking office while campaigning in 2024. But the people of Ohio, they're saying they can no longer afford electricity. And also the data centers in the area are driving the utility cost up. So let's have a look. Please like and have the video right. Let's get into it.
Ohio Republicans secretly gave massive tax breaks to major companies like Google, Meta, and Amazon to the tune of $600 million to build data centers in Ohio. And here's the kicker. They can't be undone. The tax breaks were written to last a period of 40 years. There's not much that can be done to roll them back. New reporting from Cleveland.com confirms the existence of these tax breaks because right now, Ohio lawmakers are actually trying to reverse some of them, trying to walk them back. Why? Because just in the past year, Ohio gave up $1.5 billion in tax revenue. And between 2014 and 2018, Amazon, Meta, and Google were granted 100% sales tax exemptions for up to 40 years on any facility built in Ohio, so long as it invested a certain amount in the state. Pretty significant news coming out of Ohio.
BlackRock has officially bought our electric grid. A private-owned company now owns all of our electric grid in Indiana and Ohio in the name of mass producing AI data centers. If you are not in Indiana and don't know how hard we've been fighting data centers and our rising energy costs, our bills went up about $400 just in the last 2 months. And now that's expected to get even worse as BlackRock has just secured a $33 billion deal acquiring AE AES, which is the power company responsible for all of the electricity in Indiana and Ohio. I won't explain to you why a private equity company being able to dictate public energy, why it's an issue, but let's talk about how we know our energy costs are now being privatized and basically going to be used for politics and to, I don't know, drive our fucking prices up even more. BlackRock's investment as it comes to AI is privatizing energy so that they can supply and drain neighboring cities and now all of Indiana just so they can divert power grid supply to AI data centers. BlackRock has a monopoly on almost every fucking thing. And the fact that a deal going through that is going to allow them to divert energy from regular people to mass produce AI data centers while literally raising our prices and reducing accountability is a crime. This is criminal. Anna is being pimped out in the name of our governor. And now that they have acquired all of our wind farms, which is how we get our energy, we are now going to have a skyrocketing bill, and BlackRock is going to contribute to destroying our environment with AI data centers for a fucking chat GPT prompt on how much water is being used just to supply it. I don't understand how people are okay with this, but this is very fucking bad. And if it's starting here, it will come to you.
What is going on with utility bills in the Midwest, specifically Ohio, specifically the Ohio Valley? We've all switched to LED light fixtures, high efficiency HVAC systems. Everybody's got new appliances. Everybody buys the TVs that they say, oh, it's got the big yellow sticker on it. $89 worth of electricity a year. That's all this thing uses. Buy a deep freezer. Oh, $120 is all the electricity this thing uses for the whole entire year. Everything is supposedly the best of the absolute best, trying to lower our electricity bills. We sit here in the dark all day, all night long, throw the TV on, and still we have $250, $300 electric bills. I just don't understand. Coming from a working class dad who's going over his budget in the evening. What do you guys think?
Governor DeWine, I'm talking to you, and I'm not asking, I'm demanding you stop this never-ending tax burden on Ohioans. Reappraisals are pushing even more homeowners into delinquency. People are losing their homes. Every levy, every mill increase, every issue stacks higher and higher. So hear me clearly. We launched a citizen-led petition to end property taxes in Ohio. We will force the structural change that you refuse to deliver. You need to step up with a real plan to fund schools and local services, not another committee, not another delay. You have a year. Start planning, Governor. Pick your side. Lead with us or get the hell out of the way. Help me make this viral so the governor of Ohio gets the message.
Has anyone else noticed their electric bill being extremely high over the past few months? Yeah, mine has doubled in the past few months, and I'm here in Ohio. So I was just wondering if it's just me, or is anyone else experiencing or noticing their electric bills being very, very high, like abnormally high? Because the past couple months are the two highest electric bills I've ever had in my entire life. And I've done nothing different. I live alone. I live in a one-bedroom apartment by myself. Haven't done anything different than I've done in the past years. But my electric bill has more than doubled. As a matter of fact, since last month, it's gone up $20. So it's doubled. My electric bill is typically $80. Right now it's $160. And that's a lot for me. So I was just wondering, just curious, is anyone else experiencing high electric rates here in Ohio, or high electric bills in Ohio, or anywhere else for that matter? Or is it just me?
I think that we all collectively should just stop paying our electric bill. I don't even have time to get cute to talk about this video because this is getting out of hand. There has to be something that we collectively can do because this is ridiculous. $814 for 1 month of electric? And you. Previous $933. Balance was $0. This is a full month bill. I didn't carry a balance. Kept my thermostat down to like 68, 69. And let's go over the charges. Energy costs $519. Distribution charge, $264.63. Bill stabilization adjustment, $28.65. Empower Maryland charge, $68.46. Facilities charge, $9.75. $814.18. This is ridiculous. How do they expect people to be able to keep their lights on when the bill is half of my mortgage?
If you live in Ohio and you're an AEP customer and you feel as if your electric bill keeps going up, you're right, and it's happening again next month. AEP Ohio, which serves about 1.5 million customers in central, southeast, and northwest Ohio, says residential bills are going to go up about $7.90 per month. They say it's just a standard update to the transmission rates to upgrade the power grids. I get it. There's an increase in demand in Ohio, especially Columbus, especially with all these data centers being built. But if these data centers are supposed to cover the costs of the power supplies and the necessary infrastructure, shouldn't they also be responsible for covering the cost of the generating the extra power that's needed? And here's the frustrating part. Your electricity bill jumped about $27 per month last summer. Wow. AEP reported earnings of $1.2 billion in Q2 of 2025. Up from $340 million that they reported in Q2 of 2024. Rates have gone up about 230% since 2015. I mean, everything's gone up. But has your paycheck gone up 230% since 2015? I don't think so. So right now, it just feels as if customers are paying more. While these companies continue to rake in billions of dollars of profit with record-breaking numbers quarter after quarter. So what do you think? Are these rate hikes justified, or is this just getting out of hand?
Okay, seriously, WTF. I need somebody to make this make sense to me. So I made a video a month ago about our electric bill was $830. It made me sick to my stomach. Now, listen, our bills have been high for 15 years, anywhere between $400 and $700. We've had the electric company come out. They tell us there's no problem. There's nothing from the pool to our house. It must be something in the house. So we have replaced everything, all the appliances, new hot water tank, new dishwasher, new washer dryer, the whole bit, right? So I made a video this morning showing you guys our electric bill for the past year. It wasn't until I watched that I realized our new bill is on there. You guys, I am so sick. What a way to ruin my Monday and the whole freaking week now. So our bill was $830 last month. It's $1,253 this month. Tell me how. After we opened that bill last month for $830, we went through the house. Now we had 2 adult men that lived in the house, our sons, both move out. So nothing is running in their bedrooms. Everybody says unplug everything that you're not using. Okay, so we have unplugged everything. Literally unplugged everything in the entire house that could be drawn power that we're not using. Like our everyday appliances, refrigerator, washer, dryer, stove, microwave, lamps. They're not on, but they're plugged in. So we don't watch TV. Our televisions are never on. We don't have a pool. We don't have central AC. I just don't know. I don't understand how this is possible. It went up $420 after unplugging everything. Somebody make this make sense to me. So I don't know what we're going to do. Like after taxes and insurance is taken out of my bill or on my check, that's like literally one of my paychecks. So one whole check for the month is going to go towards our electric bill. Like I am sick to my stomach. I don't know what to do. Anyhow, that's my rant for Monday.
Something crazy is happening in my little town in Ohio, about 40 minutes from downtown Cincinnati. Actually, it's not a town, it's a village where I live. It has come to the public's attention that there was about, 1,000 acres or something that sold last year to this unknown, can't find any information company. And now we're finding out that our village council members and everyone involved in this has signed NDAs. Now, on the village's website, it says that it's a mega site. So what the speculation is that it's going to be a data center out here where I live, surrounded by farm country, just a little quaint country area, okay? And what I know and what I've heard about data centers is not good. Like, I've not heard a good thing about data centers. It is said to increase everyone around it's electric bills, your water bills, Also, like the watershed from it is going into the ground and into our drinking water. Also, it doesn't create that many jobs. Like if you know of any positives a data center has in the immediate area where it is, please let me know, because I have not found a single fucking positive thing about them. There have been some amazing people that have started to do some research on this company that bought this acreage, and apparently it's some type of shell company because you can't really find any information about it.
Trump promised to lower grocery prices, energy costs, and bring down inflation while campaigning in 2024. But now the electricity bill in most states is up to $116 per family on average. Groceries are expensive. Housing costs are rising, while the wages aren't keeping up with the cost of living. Now families living paycheck to paycheck are forced to make hard decisions, whether to pay electricity bills or even buy groceries, whether to pay rent or mortgage payments. So millions of Americans, they say they are really struggling. Some are buying fewer groceries, some are postponing medical appointments, and others are skipping car repairs. Many are carrying more credit card debt just to get through the month. And many voted for Trump because he promised relief. But now many feel disappointed because the cost of everything is now up. And Americans are now saying they're tired of paying for high groceries, housing, healthcare, electricity, and even insurance. They want faster relief. People want the data centers to bear the cost of electricity bills instead of passing the cost to the already struggling Americans. So thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.